In this week's Fresh Produce Market Overview, we discuss the latest trends and prices as usual, with the impact of the frost that will soon be felt on the markets, with especially pepper prices that may increase soon. Our regular market analyst Pieter van Zyl also shares his thoughts on these matters. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. This outlook is made possible by Standard Bank, that plays a crucial role across the full agribusiness value chain, from what happens on the farm and beyond the farm gate, right up to when the farm's product reaches the retailer shelves. Because of this, they understand the full agriculture ecosystem and the trends and risks across the sector, and they're able to give guidance on the right finance, insurance and working capital solutions at every stage. Standard Bank, it can be.
Was the Hilux born a legend? No, it was made one by you.
Hi, I'm Johnny van der Merwe and welcome to this week's AMG Fresh Market Overview, made possible by Standard Bank, Nile Marketplace and Halfway Toyota. We're also very excited to announce our 3 latest finalists for our photo competition, whose photos will appear in this week's videos. Congratulations, you also now stand a chance to walk away with a Milwaukee prize worth 40,000 Rand on 31 August. This coming week's theme for the photo competition is Farmer and His Family. Make sure to sign up in the link below and send us your original photos. Looking at the latest economic indicators, the Rand weakened significantly to 14.84 Rand per US dollar, while the latest Brent crude oil price decreased and traded on $70.09 per barrel. Looking at the latest vegetable prices, we can soon expect the impact of the recent frost in Limpopo to impact on most market prices. Last week, the potato price, however, decreased by 4% to 52.76 Rand per 10 kg bag, with volumes increasing week on week. This price is currently 44% higher than the long-term average for the past week, mostly due to volumes that is currently on a lower level. The latest tomato price increased by 23% to 8.09 Rand per kilogram, with the cold weather resulting in volumes to decrease on the markets. The latest carrot price decreased to 2.91 Rand last week, with volumes approximately 7% higher week on week. The onion price traded 3% lower to 3.81 Rand per kilogram, with volumes delivered to the markets increasing by 17% week on week. Other vegetable prices traded as follows. Cabbage prices increased to 2.28 Rand. Garlic prices again traded on a higher level of 93.16 Rand. Spinach prices increased by 27% week on week to 5.13 Rand. Sweet potatoes was 11% lower on 4.14 Rand, while the latest pepper price increased by 20% to 11.97 Rand per kilogram last week. Spinach and pepper volumes decreased, which resulted in these price spikes over the past week. This section was brought to you by Nile Marketplace. Nile provides an online platform that enables you to sell your fresh produce directly to retailers, processors and packers. The platform provides maximum price transparency, which means you know the exact price that your produce is sold at before it leaves the farm. Payments are secured on your behalf and dispersed within 24 hours. Fresh produce trading has never been this efficient. Learn more at Nile.ag. Looking into the latest fruit prices, the banana price increased to 6.56 Rand, while the apple price increased by 1% to 6.96 Rand per kilogram. Pear prices showed a significant increase, increasing by 11% to 7.30 Rand per kilogram. In the citrus market, the latest orange price decreased to 3.08 Rand per kilogram, with volumes delivered on the local markets increasing by 13% week on week, mostly due to logistical issues and export constraints. The latest lemon price traded 26% higher on 4.13 Rand per kilogram last week. The avocado price traded on 18.74 Rand per kilogram, with the latest table grape price decreasing to 67.71 Rand per kilogram. Pineapple prices decreased to R5.28 per kilogram, mostly due to low demand, while the latest blueberry price traded on R63.80 per kilogram last week. Make sure to click on the Halfway Toyota link below. Andrew and his team at Halfway Toyota is waiting for you with the best prices and service countrywide for the Toyota of your choice. This broadcast was made possible by Standard Bank, Nile Marketplace and Halfway Toyota. As promised, we're here again today with Pieter van Zyl, our regular market analyst, and he's going to share some thoughts on the impact of the frost the past 2 weeks or so, and what's the likely impact going forward. Welcome, Pieter. Glad to have you back again.
Thank you, Johnny.
Peter, what was the impact of the frost? Did we see it have an impact on potato prices? And if not, when can we expect the impact to be seen or to be felt in the potato industry?
Yeah, Johnny, last week we spoke about the lowest sales volumes of potatoes since 2010 on the markets, resulting in the highest winter prices ever. Prices have been moving sideways since the end of May. We also mentioned last week that the effect of the recent frost damage in Limpopo has yet to work through to the markets, I would say within the next week or two. Last week was the third week in a row that tomato prices have risen. The lower sales volumes the last week or two were the result of the recent frost damage in Limpopo. We know traditionally August is a month with the highest sales volumes of tomatoes, and I think that this will change this month because of the frost and the frost damage about 2 weeks ago in Limpopo. Pepper sales, Johnny, have been moving sideways over the past 3 weeks. However, last week the price rose quite sharply. Many damaged peppers due to the frost damage in Limpopo are available on markets. And late last week, producers sent fewer product to the markets due to the holiday we had yesterday. Nevertheless, the demand was good and the average weekly price increased by 20%. But the real effect of the recent frost damage in Limpopo has probably yet to work through to the markets. Prices are still 10% lower than a year ago. And the reason is that the sales volumes of June and July were more than average. Next week we will have a look at other fresh produce, what are the long-term price trends and what can we expect the next weeks, especially with regards to the recent frost damage in Limpopo. We also elaborated on this in our monthly reports, which are already available. We looked in detail into the avocado market, why volumes are low and why are prices high.
Thank you very much, Peter. Very insightful, and make sure to get your hands on that monthly vegetable report where we share more insights into these details. Thank you very much, Peter.
Thank you, Johnny.